What's going on, guys? iTheRainbowDash here, and we're doing like a personal kind of commentary going on right now. And the reason for that is that the last time I did a question and answer video, somebody asked me the question, in short, why Rainbow Dash? And I didn't get the chance to really, like, completely answer that question, and I feel kind of weird about it. And first, before we get started, there's one kill, and I'm like, okay, alright, I gotta defend this point. There's one kill right there, 2 kills, and bam, that 3-piece. Swag. Gotta love those ski ramp lip things. And then when I walk back into the building, you get to see me get MLG Quickscope by Phase Logic, Fear, Complexity, Wannabe, MLG Sniper Man. And anyway, to the question, I just kind of said, like, oh yeah, I relate to her the most, and that may be true, but I feel like I just didn't answer it to its fullest extent, like I definitely should have, and it's definitely a very good commentary topic, as I don't feel like I'm very personable on this channel right now, or anymore, I guess. I feel like I'm just kind of like making videos just to be like, I made a video, okay. I want to be more personal, you know. I want, like, when my viewers to see this, to be like, you know, I think I know this guy, you know. He's been talking about himself enough, you know. He's like opened himself up, and instead of just like, hey man, I'm iTheRainbowDash, I'm bringing another video to you guys. You know, you guys are sub to me for me, I assume at least, and you're not just like, you know, you don't just want spammed videos. So I'm giving a commentary about myself for once. If you're not aware of the show My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and you're just like sub to me for some other reason, you're about to get your world flipped upside down, I guess, so to speak, because I'm gonna start explaining what all happened. So basically, about 1.5 years ago, I guess at this point, I was kind of just bored, and I had been up for like 20-some hours, and I was just like, man, I keep on seeing these pictures of ponies on the internet, and I'm like, I wonder what this is all about. I guess I'll watch the show. And I ended up watching the entire first season in one sitting. And that's 24 episodes by 20 minutes, and it was like 13 hours or some shit like that. I don't know. Damn thing, like, I was like addicted after like 3 episodes. It was like, damn, this is actually really fun to watch. And it might have just been because I was really tired and was like really amused by everything. But since I've been a brony for about 2 years, I'd definitely go ahead and say that it was definitely not that. But yeah, so I watched like that whole first season. After that first season, I was like, oh man, Rainbow Dash is so cool. And then like the next day, I went over to my friend's house and I was like, okay, we gotta watch. You guys gotta give this show a try. And they're like, all right, I guess, whatever you say. And we ended up watching. I ended up watching like the first half of the first season with them. And they're like, man, this is an awesome show. And then later that day, we all decided we were going to change our Facebook names and our Facebook pictures to have different ponies from the main 6 represent each of us. And I, of course, ended up picking Rainbow Dash. There's also, iTheTwilight was Twilight, and there's also Fluttershy. iTheFluttershy is actually a person in our clan. And he was Fluttershy at the time too, and that's actually Twilight's little brother. But either way, out of our clan, those are the 3 people that were actually involved in that day of judgment, if you will. But the more and more that we had our names like this and everything, is the more I ended up realizing how similar we actually were to the characters that we picked. Myself especially started to stand out, at least to me, and whether it was just because I had started adapting to the character and to the different morals of the show, or if it was like I was like that before and it just started dawning on me, because it was right there in front of me. I could not tell you either way, but it definitely started to show. One of the main things about it is, of course, Rainbow Dash is the element of loyalty, which basically means like that you're always going to be there for your friends in their time of need. But the really big thing about Rainbow Dash is definitely the fact that she's like lazy, I guess. She likes her friends, but she's like, man, I don't want to be with my friends all the time, and that's definitely me. One of like the most annoying jokes about myself that I'm definitely willing to make is the fact that I will almost never answer my phone. I'll go and have like 15 unread texts a week, and I'll just never respond to them. But as soon as I get a text saying that there's something serious going down, and you know that somebody needs my help, I'll be right there. Yeah, just because I don't answer silly little texts doesn't mean that I'm not going to be there. And I feel like that's definitely the way she is as well, where if somebody truly needed the help, she'd drop everything she was doing in a heartbeat and just be like, alright, I'm here, what's up, what do we need to do, let's go. And that's definitely something that I feel like I'm known for, and all of that. And the next thing, I suppose, is, this is more just general, she's incredibly competitive. She is like the most competitive main 6 out of the whole main 6, I guess. And I'm incredibly competitive. I will not lie. I am very, very, very competitive, but that doesn't mean I'm not willing to have fun. I'll try as hard as I can to have fun, but while still trying to win. And that's kind of like how I go about playing games and everything like that. It's just like, as long as I'm having fun, that's great, but if I'm winning, then it's probably not going to be that fun for me. So yeah, I feel like that's definitely her as well. She's got the need for speed and the need to win, and goddamn, that's me in a nutshell. And lastly, RainbowDash is incredibly chill, and the reason I get this from that from her is just like, I think of the episode Too Many Pinkie Pies or something like that, when like the whole beach is just flooded with Pinkie Pies and RainbowDash is like just trying to chill and tan. She just kind of like looks up and sees everything, is like, what the fuck, shrugs, and then tries going back to sleep. And that's me. Like, that whole scene right there when I saw it, I'm like, that's me right there in a nutshell. Just be like, what the fuck was that? And go back to goddamn sleep. Like, that's me embodied right there. And she's just so chill, and you know, she'll get mad about things that make you mad, but when it's something silly that's not her being silly, it's just like, what the hell just happened, and I'm done. And yeah, that's definitely me right there. We can't really quick think of any other reasons that I relate to her, but there's the different reasons that I relate are incredibly, almost limitless. But that's the end of the gameplay, guys, and that was me explaining as much as I possibly could about how I am similar to RainbowDash and why I think that she is the embodiment of me. Went 39-5, playing on some, I don't know what the hell this map's called, Summit, some shit like that. Hardpoint. See you guys later. Oh, and if you get the chance, I'm doing another Q&A right now. Link in the description of that video. Go ahead, go down to that link, click that video, and leave a comment on that video, asking me some random questions. I'm leaving it up for maybe another like 2 days, something like that, and then I'll be answering all those questions. So go there, leave a couple comments, ask some questions, and I'll be answering all those in a couple days. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. iTheRainbowDash, signing out.